Do you want to talk about? Okay, so we talked a lot over the course of this week. Um, do you want to talk about intersectionality, or what was the other thing you sent me? It was something else.
That's a good one. Let's just do that because I've got this guy right here.
Executive order on preventing and combating discrimination on the basis of gender identity or sexual orientation.
Yep.
Okay.
And that all reads fine, right? And everyone should be lived in fear. Section 1, no problem. And to be honest, I don't really, with the way that this is written, I don't have reference to a lot of these legal references. I'm not completely sure what these are referencing, what these are taking into account for. So there's one statement. And so for anyone who doesn't know, intersectionality refers to the intersecting lines between the oppression that a black person might feel and the oppression that a gay person might feel, or a black woman might feel. And a company would say, well, we hire black people and they hired a black dude, and we hire women and they hired a bunch of white women, but they never hired a black woman. And so that would be a violation of the intersectionality of these two oppressed groups. A person who is a member of these two oppressed groups. Is that on track with your understanding of that, Reese?
Sort of. I mean, it's really just a way to describe society. It's a. I mean, I've never taken a sociology class, or I don't have a degree in sociology, but it's really just a sociological descriptor, in that you can describe oppressed and oppressors. Now, I know that's a hot button topic for a lot of white men, especially fucking right wing white men. So when you say oppressors, just whatever. So let me give
You're
you
talking about
kind
us.
of an example.
That's what it is, right?
That everybody can kind of let me give you an example that everybody can kind of understand. I can't. You're breaking up a little bit. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
There you are. There you are. Okay. So you are a gamer, right? So you are aware of the Chad or the Bros, right? You know who they are, right? So you know that when I mean, I've never had this problem because, I mean, look at these eyes, like whatever. But you know that when a Chad doesn't have the same problems talking to women or addressing women as somebody who in the incel or the gamer community might have, right? And so when they have a natural, through no doing of their own, leg up on talking to women, would you agree with that?
Being physically attractive and socially confident gives you a high leg up, yes.
Right. So they didn't do shit. They didn't make themselves whatever, right? They just have the naturally chiseled chin. Maybe they worked out and so they've got the abs and the six pack. And then they go up to one of the little guys and they're like, hey, I noticed you've been having trouble with the ladies. All you got to do is talk to them and be yourself. And the fucking gamer guy is like, hey, fuck you, buddy. Right? Look at you. So the Chad has committed a microaggression, or they would view that as, like, because they don't understand where the struggle is, right? They don't like they're looking at you like all you got to do is just talk to them and be cool, be yourself. And so that is a recognition of a power level or a power structure or a leg up, right? So where it intersects, right? So there's your power struggle. So that's an example of oppressed and oppressors, or whatever you want to call it. Now, would I say that I have more power or have an advantage over a guy that's missing a leg? Yeah, I got two, right? I'm doing fine. I can walk on my two legs. What if that guy has $5 million? Does it even out? I still had the advantage of two legs. So that didn't go anywhere, right? He has more money than me, but but he's still missing a leg.
I mean, if he's got enough money, he could buy one.
Right, but he still has to wear the prosthetic. He's got to, it's not the same. You know that.
Yes.
I would imagine. I've never been legless. I've got two of them. So I can't imagine that it's the same.
I don't think it's the same.
But so he has an advantage in that he's got a lot more money than I do. But I have the advantage of two legs. And so I think that's just what intersectionality is just the recognition of struggle, the recognition of the different struggles that people have. Now, the other thing is, white men stick together. They lift each other up. They meet at the club. They go and over the course of history of this country, they have bettered the life of other white men. And so intersectionality is saying, look, these are where all of these different people can help each other out and lift each other up because they intersect. That's my understanding. And so the white man wants to keep everybody down. Everybody knows that.
Of course.
And if they all come together, then we're fucking assed out, right? Or something.
Or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. A lot of what you just said, like, I hear it and I understand the struggles and the idea that, like, yeah, he's got no leg or whatever. Maybe he was born without his leg. We'll just say he was born without his leg to cover our bases here. Everyone, and this is kind of my thing about it, and in general, everyone has struggles.
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't matter
the difference is,
if you got a leg, or two legs, or you're black, or you're white, or...
It does, though, because being white, it gives you an advantage. I'm sorry if you don't believe that. It gives you an advantage.
I think we both had
because
the
everybody
advantage.
struggles. Everybody struggles.
Everybody struggles. We can agree on that.
Everybody deals with shit. But I've never had extra struggle because of the color of my skin.
Yeah,
I've never been pulled over by the police because I looked funny in the car that I was driving. I've never been followed in a store. Well, that's not true. I have been followed in a store, but it's when I was a kid and I was doing some shady shit.
I was like, you kind of look like a gangster when you were younger, so I don't believe that for a second.
But I mean, even then, so, I'll tell this story real fast. So I got two stories to tell. One, when I was 18 years old and I was driving from Lubbock, and I was taking the back roads to Whitney, um, to go visit friends. So I was driving on the back roads, and I was driving a 2004 Mercury Grand Marquis. Right?
I remember that car.
Who
Yeah.
drives who drives Grand Marquis? Drug dealers and old people. Right? That's it. Those are the people.
I know where you got yours, so.
so so I mean, that's what teenager number 2 down here is driving. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's got one. It's a 2013. Anyway, so I get pulled over,
I'm
right?
trying to get him pulled over.
I get pulled over because I was speeding or whatever. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I don't remember. But they brought the drug dog out. I didn't get handcuffed. I didn't get set on the curb. They brought the drug dog out, and they walked around it. They looked in my trunk, and then I was let go. That story and this is in like BFE, right? That story plays out different if I'm a different skin color. Let's be honest, because I see it all the fucking time when I'm driving around. Second story. So the car that you gave to my oldest son, I'm driving around the car. I had titled it already in my name, but it didn't. The plates hadn't come in, so I'm driving it with no plates. And I think I was taking it to the shop, literally taking it to the shop. And I was driving home. I don't know if it hadn't gone through yet, but when I got pulled over, because of course I was driving around with no plates, when I got pulled over, I was like, my brother sold me this car, right? My brother gave it to me, right? So
You need to call him? Like, what?
right. So I shit you not, because apparently in the system, the VIN didn't even pull up. Like, it was untitled. So it wasn't in your name, and it wasn't in mine yet. Right? Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Real weird. Right? So it was just a weird situation. The cop literally says, well, you don't look like you stole this car. You can go on. Get you some. So that's an advantage that I have had.
You remember? I think the funniest one is when Dad was going like 110 or something like that, gets pulled over. He's like, "Oh yeah,
yes.
I'm the dean of the college over here, whatever."
Like, yeah, the president of the college. Dude. I was like, no way. You guys like, all right, keep it down. Didn't even run his license. Nothing.
Yeah. So we won the lottery with like who we are, how we were raised, and the environment in which we were raised. I think that you know how there's like different levels to the lottery. Like, yeah, we didn't win the jackpot or whatever. We didn't win the Mega Millions, Billions ticket, but we won a few grand off of it. Like, we're doing pretty good, you know, whatever. And maybe this is my bias here is going to show out a little bit, but it's one of those things like I just feel like anyone born in this country kind of won the lottery.
Thanks for watching this episode of BroPartisan Hacks with Reese and Rob. We really, really appreciate it. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you have a topic you'd like for us to discuss, drop a line in the comment section below. We're really excited about our new channel, so check back weekly for updates. Rob and I both have day jobs and families, so we really have weird times when we're able to do these episodes together. That is until enough of you guys realize how awesome we are and we can do this show every day for a living. We are getting better at this every day and hope to produce quality content as often as we can. Thanks again.